What's up, everybody? The Iceman here on this Saturday, and if you missed TNA Impact Wrestling on Destination America last night, you need to watch it. It was a very, very, very solid show leading up to next week's Destination X show, which is all matches in a cage. But last night's Impact was like great right from the beginning, right to the very end. And so let's get into it a little bit here. The show basically started off with Bobby Roode coming into the ring, and he invited Bobby Lashley into the ring, telling him, I've got something of yours, but I want something back, and that was to have the opportunity to face him once again for the TNA World Heavyweight title. With all that being said, um, Austin Aries, came into the ring, and he too wants an opportunity to have an opportunity to win that belt, and he did make no bones about it that he did have the briefcase for a TNA World Heavyweight title. MVP's music hit. He come into the ring, and of course he spouted off his usual, canter and whatnot, and it got down to the point where Bobby Lashley eventually said, I have no problem taking all you on tonight in a fatal four-way match for the TNA World Heavyweight title, which totally surprised me because obviously with four guys in there, you have a 25% chance of retaining your belt. Very, very good segment. We went backstage, and Kurt Angle is obviously looking to assemble a team to go against the Beatdown Clan at Destination X. So he's been working on that. We had the Knockouts Championship match with the champion Taryn Terrell going up against Gail Kim and Madison Rayne in a three-way match. Actually, this match was very, very good. They actually gave this match quite a bit of time, and all three competitors looked very, very good in the ring. It it could have been anybody's match, but when it all was said and done, Taryn Terrell actually put on which looked to be like the diamond cutter on Gail Kim and ended up getting the win and retaining her Knockouts Championship match. Now, after that, we saw Tommy Dreamer again in the ring here in New York City. He basically wants to call out Eric Young, and he's pretty much telling him that he made a mistake, he needs to rectify it and whatnot. And he was saying how him and Rude and Dreamer have been friends for so many years, and but Eric Young still has this heel way about him. Eventually pile drives Tommy Dreamer. Bobby Roode comes into the ring for the save, and we move on there. It was actually pretty good. Kurt Angle ended up recruiting Gunner to his team, which I think is a very good addition to the team. I like Gunner. I think Gunner has a lot of potential here in TNA, and I think he will be a big, big help for Team Angle. We also saw a segment where Braun was approached by Magnus in a bar. Basically, Magnus trying to, basically tell Braun, I have an opportunity for the tag team belts, and I need a partner, and obviously it's going to be you. Braun sort of manipulated him to go out a different exit, where he came back and proceeded to beat the living heck out of Magnus. So that was a pretty good segment as well. Up next, the Monsters Ball match. Jeff Hardy and Abyss. And these are matches I always enjoy watching because they always do some, pretty amazing things. They both beat the hell out of each other. Jeff Hardy at one point jumped off the top rope, planning on throwing Abyss through the setup table on the outside of the ring. Abyss got out of the way, and Hardy went through that table, also hit the ring posts, but never count out Jeff Hardy. It was getting to the point where Jeff Hardy was going to sort of like end this match. Um, but then again, who gets involved? None other than Revolution. James Storm comes out, Sonata, Manic, all those guys come out, and they start going after, Jeff Hardy. And then Matt Hardy came into the ring and he started beating everybody down with a kendo stick, sorta, pretty much cleared the ring and whatnot. And eventually, Jeff Hardy ended up positioning, you know, Abyss right where he wanted, and he did a rolling power bomb, and Abyss lands in the middle of the tacks, and then Hardy connects with a swanton bomb. Jeff Hardy gets the victory. It was pretty cool. After that match was over, James Storm was like, slapping Abyss across the face, giving hell because he didn't win the match. But all in all, that was a pretty darn good match, and I really really enjoyed this. So you know, like I said, a very very solid night. Up next, we had Rockstar Spud with Mandrews going up against. Originally, it was supposed to be Ethan Carter and whatnot, but he sort of changed the rules and he put in the bromans with Angelina Love. This was a very, very entertaining match. And I will say one thing for Rockstar Spud and Mandrews, they put on a very, very good showing. Um, this was great. Uh, it had all the makings of a good tag team match because obviously Jesse Goddard is in very good shape. Robbie E as well, and most people would have thought that Rockstar Spud and Mandrews had no chance ever of winning this match, but they surprised you in the end. Mandrews connected with a shooting star and got the pin. Uh, it was great, and they ended up winning. But after the match, Ethan Carter came in, and he had his boy Tyrus as well, starting to take down these two guys. And Ethan Carter did basically scream out and say, "You'll never ever have a chance to face me in the ring." And next week at Destination X, Carter said Spud and Mandrews are going to face Tyrus in the steel cage. So that was, a pretty good match. I really, really enjoyed it. And then we come to the main event. Um, what can I say? You have Bobby Lashley, the champion. You have Austin Aries. You have Bobby Roode. You have MVP. The makings of a great fatal four-way championship match. Um, this match was excellent throughout. Everybody had opportunities to really end up winning the title here. But it was just one of those matches where you figure when the champion has all the odds against him that possibly he's going to find a way to end up retaining the title, and he did. We did see some interference with Eric Young. He came in with the chair. He assaulted Bobby Roode. But in the meantime, Lashley attempted to spear Aries. Aries countered the spear with a Lance Chancery. MVP interrupted the count, but Aries sends him to the outside with a discus forearm. Aries rushes across the ring to connect with a suicide dive, but Lashley intercepts that with a spear, ends up getting the pin, and retains the WWE, the TNA, I apologize, the TNA World Heavyweight Championship belt. After that was all said and done, Kurt Angle was in the ring with Gunner. He's trying to recruit two other members. Bobby Roode came into the ring. Austin Aries was in the ring, and Bobby Lashley was still in the ring. Austin Aries told Kurt Angle that he would help defeat the Beatdown Clan next week at Lockdown, and the one man they needed was Bobby Lashley. Kurt Angle approached him. Lashley turned him down. But we did find out that Bobby Roode and Eric Young are going to go one-on-one next week at Lockdown. So overall, the whole show, the segments and everything were great. I just think this show was so much better than last week's show, and if TNA can continue to do what they did last night, they're in very very good shape. I'd have to say the ratings have to be very very good for this show. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. There was never a dull moment at all on this TNA Impact. The 2 hours went by so darn fast. Before you knew it, the show was over. So if you hadn't had a chance to see it, get a chance and watch it, especially if you are a TNA fan. But more importantly, as a wrestling fan, this is one of those nights in the world of professional wrestling, watching a promotion that you really don't want to miss. So this is the Iceman. Peace out, everybody. Enjoy your Saturday. Super Bowl tomorrow. Go Patriots. And another major snowstorm coming to Connecticut on Monday night into Tuesday, looking to be close probably up to 16 inches of snow. So we'll just have to wait and see. Peace out, everybody. We'll see y'all next time.